color in his trunks, the yellow ones. In the top right, we have Blade in blue. Map number 1 of our grand final here underway. And the big question on everyone's mind is, Farseer or not?
Indeed. Blade is 61% versus Orcs, which is quite impressive. He faces Orc Worker and Cash a lot in Helsing. They're all good players. And then having a 61% win rate is really good. On the other side, this is FoCuS. He is battling TH and Infi and Romantic on basically a daily basis on netties. So he's experienced, and it is a Farseer. 1.29 says hello.
All right. Not only on the early rounds, also in the grand final. I like it, Neo. I like it a lot. Now, is this going to be our beloved Chainwave combo again? It could also be a Shadowhunter, Wyvern, aggressive
Yes,
approach.
we haven't seen Wyvern, man. I was raving about that. Everybody is playing this on Netties Ladder. Today, nobody really. Quite a surprise to me. 200 ping for FoCuS, of course not ideal.
But it's kind of used to it by now, I suppose.
Well, it's a new bot. I don't think it's that bad for him on other bots. But I don't know. I really don't. But on the other side, Foggy was able to reach a final and defeat Lin today on bad maps.
Players' forces are under attack.
Bad maps, bad hosts.
Bad maps.
Wow. I never thought I would hear such a bad joke from you. You're really on my humor level now. And that says a lot about your mental constitution.
Yeah, you've been very light on the dad jokes today. In fact, I made the only one today, Neo. What are your fans supposed to expect from you now?
My fans should never expect anything from me that's the best. So I can never disappoint them. So
as far as our grand final goes, though, we have a Farseer being aggressive here against the creep camp. So far, no peasants died yet. Usually this goes quite a bit worse for the human. He's still not level 2, though. Still having difficulty dealing with his creep camp. By the way, the tech for the Orc was super fast. It was before the hero was out, or right about the time that the hero came out. Skipping the shop and the second burrow for a while.
Yeah, we saw this a few times today. This seems to be the new thing with the Farseer. Even faster tech. I mean, the Orcs were one of the fastest techers in the game with the one burrow tech. Now with the Farseer play, it's even faster. So, yeah, opening...
He doesn't have a scout tower even. These wolves are gonna keep being a pest. And the Archmage has to be careful with his movement as well. He can't really afford to take too many hits. Wolves are fast. They don't have the greatest damage, but good DPS and really good movement speed.
Yeah, exactly. Farseer is trying to get some more kills. He only has 1 kill so far. Is Blade teching? Yeah, Blade is teching 1/3. But you can see the difference here. Half attack ahead is FoCuS.
And still no scout tower.
Is that going for it?
Why so greedy, dude? I've seen Blade, I mean, I guess it's in line with his play in general. For example, when he plays against Undead, he just plays without scout towers as well. Alright, here he comes, finally, actually. Pretty late, though. Farseer sells the TP and goes for the boots of speed. This will be more pressure on this AM. Poor old guy. He's a little bit more tanky with these gauntlets, but he's still not a tank by any means.
I wonder if this is Blade not used to the situation. Oh, Naga by FoCuS. He really wants to put on pressure. Because in his pro career, he has only faced Blade Masters. Or his competitive career. He's only faced Blade Masters and a bit of Razorman, etc. who play Farseer as a gimmick. But this is now the elite playing Farseer. And you have to get used to it. I wonder how fast Blade will adapt to this.
And it's double bestiary, Neo. It's happening! The Wyvern are coming, the tower has been cancelled, the peasants are in trouble, the AM is here to defend, but he's low HP, he needs to be careful himself where he steps. And 3 grunts are still pretty powerful. We have 6 footies against it, though. And wolves being summoned. Looking for the surround here on the Farseer, almost getting it. In fact, he is getting it. Is he gonna let him die?
He sold the town portal, man. He has no option.
Oh yeah. He actually broke free of the surround. killing one of the footies here.
The boots are on the Naga now. Archmage could chase, but nope. Waves goodbye.
A player's
But this is
forces are under
finally some
attack.
time to breathe for Blade. He had no shock when he left the base, so no clarities, no heal selves for him.
The Naga's so fast, dude. Check this out.
Yeah.
She's so quick.
Wants to find the Archmage, but the wolves are taking care. T2 tech for Blade is done as well. Mountain King is his response.
Makes a lot of sense here against these squishy heroes on the orc side, especially with the TP missing, and in general, just always a great hero. So with that, FoCuS will need to pay close attention to his positioning. The Farseer didn't go back to here. He doesn't have a shop yet.
Whoa. That's
Are you
bad.
kidding me?
That's really bad. Archmage says hello again. Few more hits, but the Naga is there as well. It's the damage enough. First hero falls, second first hero TP's out. But the Naga can just go, and there is no shop for Blade as well.
If the MK though gets a bolt surround, it might be the Naga who dies instead. There's not too many footies here. The Archmage living a dangerous life.
Especially with the Wyvern coming in. First one, super high DPS from them. He needs a potion, uses it, saves the AM. Naga in trouble. Is there another Stormbolt? Oh hell yeah. Clowning down until the cooldown is off, but the Naga actually, thanks to the boots, gets away. Man, Blade, not bad. Not bad at
Town is
all.
under siege.
But how do
Double
you deal with the
aviary coming
Wyvern?
up in the main to deal with the Wind Riders. But the peasants for the time being are in trouble. So is the MK, by the way. He may be able to get the grunt here. Yes, he
He
will.
turns around. 30 HP. Oh boy.
The Naga could kill him. Does he realize? Does he realize? Not quite quickly now.
Man, I could kill him with his
Player's
40
forces
HP.
are under attack.
But there's a healing potion for him, right? Should be able to get one.
Yeah.
Or did the AM use two?
I don't think so. No, I used one. He has the gold as well. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, he needs a... He's not going for a guard tower at all. Very surprising. Is there a child crying in the back of your room?
Somewhere. I hear it as well, but it's not in my room. I can promise you.
Okay! Remo, you know that you end up in jail super quick. What the fuck are you doing with that?
I actually think that's the apartment above. That's a
Yeah.
very powerful
Yeah.
cry from that child.
Okay, I will do solo cast for the next 15 years.
I can get internet connection in jail. I mean, it's German jail. It's not too bad. Alright, here we go though. AM still in trouble, so is the MK. They need the potions badly. And he's executing him with the Fog Lightning. No chance for the potion there. We have a couple of Hawks. Is this enough though? He has 3 Hawks against 4 Wyvern. With the Ensnare, it's definitely not enough.
Yeah, FoCuS so smart, realizing that the Griffins are coming, or the Griffin Avery is coming, and switching to Raiders there. Makes the Hawks completely useless. And yeah, he's winning the air fight. He's winning the fight on the ground. Still chasing the Archmage. Is there another Fog Lightning? Nope.
So
The
close.
Wolves are chasing
20
no
HP.
boots on the
The
Archmage.
Raider. He has a net with his name on it. And that's it. GG.
As I said, this Wyvern
Player's
play
forces
is
are under attack.
strong, especially with this fast tech. Like, it's so hard to get adequate anti-air up in that time.
Yeah, and the pressure on the AM is so heavy. I
Yeah.
think you have to go for the boots.
I agree. With Remo, oh my god, with boots, Archmage would have survived.
So, Ernest and LV, the new one. Who's more familiar with this?
Pretty sure it's FoCuS. I don't think Blade is such an experimental player.
But he ladders quite a bit. And it has been out on Nettie's ladder now for 3-4 days.
Yeah.
But yeah, the favorite prevailed on map number 1, FoCuS taking the 1-0. Blade showed here how strong he can yeah, play against Hawk. He's 29-3, by the way. Blade stats here on Battle.net. Not too shabby.
Indeed. Yeah, he's playing a lot on netties as well, especially when the patch was applied. He was laddering the entire day. Putting in some work. And successfully so, as you see. Reaching the grand final, already an accomplishment for him. Waiting for FoCuS at the moment. Why are the games not on YouTube yet? I forgot to put them on. Like, they are on YouTube already, but they are not public, so I will do it tomorrow. I can't do it today anymore. It's gonna be too late.
I think after this final, we will have deserved a little bit of a break.
Dude, I will sleep so much.
You sound like you want to sleep.
FoCuS is here, and we're starting map number 2. Will there be a comeback from Blade, or is it a 2-0 and match points for the Korean? Here we go.
And does he feel like the Farseer play is the right choice again? And in response to that, does Blade have a better answer? Now, Mercamp access here, as we saw earlier, is so ridiculously easy. So with Mercenaries and most importantly, the Shadow Priest, the Farseer is quite a bit weaker than he usually would be, I would say. So I see this as a good map and a good counterpick map for Blade for what we just saw.
Alright. So will this be the super fast tech by FoCuS again? This is the question as well. But yeah, with the Shadow Priest, this should be doable. Also, I think he needs an Arcane Tower against the Wolf play. Like, then you can retreat into your base and nothing's really going to happen.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, humans, they still don't have an opening to the main. Does he have an opening now? It should be at the bottom farm, right?
I think so. I don't know.
It's hard to tell sometimes. So, it is the Farseer again. Okay. FoCuS, man. He's sticking to the mystical hero. Effective at range attacks. And scouting. Yeah, Farsight Neo. It's a pretty good spell. Doesn't even cost mana, did you know?
Yeah, I didn't know. It got patched. So if you play Orc, you play Farsight first?
Yes. And then second hero, Naga with
Mana Shield.
Mana Shield.
Yeah, solid. That's
Pit
how
Lord
you get
third
down.
with Pit Lord third with cleave attack first. Let's go.
That's how you achieve my win rate. And yeah, tech has started.
Oh,
The fuck?
that's not me.
Ah, yeah, that's a Smurf. Nice. So Farseer out. There is quite a cool creep route here with the Blade Master, so you can pimp him a lot.
Player's forces are
But
under attack.
as you pointed out earlier, there's a lot of creeps that you can just snipe here. I don't know if it's possible with the wolves, but we will see. Blade obviously going for this one, Potion of Greater Mana. This is nuts.
So, with this harassment here coming in, how much can he do? He killed, what was it, one peasant before? That wasn't too much. And as we said earlier, I thought for a second he was going to steal it here. The damage from this creep camp isn't too amazing, but also with Frost Armor it's kind of hard to take out, but the AM still finds his level 2 Shadow Priest. Didn't even have to use the first Abolish, can still hold on to that mana. And so far, so solid, but of course his tech is still gonna be a lot later here for the human.
The map is quite big, so it takes some time for the Wyvern to arrive at the
player's
base. There's a
forces
scout
are
tower
under
up
attack.
already. Oh, can he get the Shadow Priest with right clicks? No, he doesn't want to commit too much of HP because he has no healing with his fast tech. Still no shop for him, by the way. Didn't learn. You made a friend today, huh?
Sorry about that, guys. So here starts the tech. But yeah, almost an entire tech path behind. Does he want to steal some mercenaries here? He has a lot of gold, man. Almost 1.2k.
Wow. Yeah, he didn't
on the
spend
orc side.
anything. He has no grunt out, right?
A player's
He-
forces
yeah,
are
you're
under
right.
attack.
He does have a barracks, but no grunts. Going into the main once again. Arcane Tower is almost up though. Doesn't look like you can find any more kills here. Nice resummon. Perfectly in time, but the Arcane is done. And Archmage, is he close to 3? Not really. But if he goes towards the Orc base, he can certainly easily cancel the tier 2 buildings now.
I agree, and that's exactly what he's doing. The main base is
player's
here,
forces
very,
are
very
under
small,
attack.
easily reachable. It is double bestiary again, it is wyvern again. The wolves are doing quite some damage, but there's also a shadow priest, and so he can deal with it, and this peasant stays alive. He's not going for the base, he's going for the creeps in the middle.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, sorry for the lags, guys. I don't know, the upload is not the greatest today. And I didn't restart my computer before streaming. I think that affects it as well. But I hope it's okay-ish. It's not ideal, but it's not that bad, I guess.
Nightden's in chat, by the way. Nice to see you, buddy. I hope you're gonna have, yeah, can you keep playing? Maybe we're gonna see you in one of those qualifiers someday.
Yeah. Oh,
You
great.
certainly were one of the best units in Europe for a long time. With a Night End Vortex. And who was the other guy who were always
Dovacu.
battling for first place?
Dovacu?
Dovacu?
Happy?
I think Happy actually kind of said goodbye to the scene before, but I don't quite exactly remember. Neo, such a long time ago.
When we were young and hopeful. But here is the push, a little late. But he gets the burrow, and that would delay the wyvern as well, because the thing with wyvern is you can deal with 1, you can deal with 2, and if there's a critical mass, that's really, really hard.
Forces are under attack.
But I think he could have achieved more if he skips the creep spot. But he wasn't level 3, right? Okay, so he achieved level 3 there, then it's understandable.
I think you should have just decided to skip level 3 for a time being at least, and cancel the 2 bestiaries. But it's a hard call to make.
But this way, everything stays alive. FoCuS will get more wyvern, gets a shop now. Archmage has a pretty sick inventory though.
A player's forces
And
are
again,
under
he's
attack.
answering with Griffin Aviary. I don't know if that's the solution, man. Because
He's
as
gonna
I
have-
said, he can just easily go to Mass Raiders, and then what?
Yeah, but Mass Raiders aren't the best damage dealers against Griffins either.
Yeah,
Okay.
Griffins, but you have to tech to tier 3.
I mean, Dragonhawks. Oh, Archmage in trouble. Is he gonna die here? TP quick! Not quick enough. GG.
The wyvern damage, man.
7 minutes. Not respecting the hex there.
There's so much damage if you play wyvern, even if you have only like 2 or 3. If there's wolves, if there's hex. That's the danger of the strategy, and it seems like Blade is not really aware, or I don't know, just tired maybe as well. This looks so different from the games he played against Hawk. Like not really focused, not making the best decisions.
Yeah, it really does seem like he's not too used to that super aggressive Farseer play.
Yeah, I think everybody
Yes.
has to get used to it now.
He has a chance to come back, of course. It's gonna be a tough road here. I would like for him to at least take a map here, you know, to show that he deserves to be in the final.
Yeah, I agree.
But FoCuS is not making it easy. Apologies for that imposter, by the way. That was not me in chat posting those things, but he went past the admins. They didn't realize either that they were 2 Remos in
Yeah.
chat. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. So Amazonia is going to be our next map.
Once the admins are so kind and host for us, obviously.
Especially with the Mercamp support. Especially then, I don't like the Griffin Aviary so much. Like, you have an answer.
Yeah.
You have strong water elementals. I guess the
Can go
important thing is keeping your
berserkers.
Archmage alive. So how do you do that?
How do you keep the Archmage alive?
Yeah.
Getting close to your base. Boots, maybe?
Priest's help.
Yeah. It is hard, but also doable. Especially if you have level 3 before. It's really fucked up if you don't have level 3 and you have to creep. Then you're in trouble.
Alright. Gain number 3. It is up. If he starts to come back here, that would be so sick for Blade. This could once again be a Farseer map. I mean, any map could be a Farseer map. But here maybe he's even more incentivized to look for that first hero choice, since it's so hard to creep up the Blade Master on here.
Blade could go for a Firelord tower push, but against Wolves it's also hard, right?
Yeah, I don't like that so much. Wolves are pretty damn good against tier 1 tower push. And also, that's a strategy like you have to be used to playing it. You can't just play that on the fly.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I don't know if he plays it or not. So, match points. It is Foggy, Sonic, and Lucifer qualified. FoCuS could be the 4th player in this Rust Brain Cup grid, the biggest European cup that we have in the scene, thanks to the name giving Mr. Rust Brain. And here we go. Amazonia it is. You are all well aware of this map. FoCuS is opening with an altar and a burrow and no barracks. This is so hard because the map is so small. Okay, there's the barracks. I see. I take everything back. I was about to say that this timing could be really great because the map is so small and then the Wyvern attack hits you faster.
If he skips the shop though, with a Farseer once again, and the second burrow, it can still be a super fast tech for the Orc player. Or is he going to go back to the Blade Master? Does he want to finish this off quickly with a 3-0? Again, it's certainly very late for him.
Yeah, 7 hours plus. It's like 4 AM or something. Or 5. Shadow Hunter first.
What? What?
Okay. Okay. Since Lynn played it at the Invitational, I've seen this. It's like the 4th time now that I see a Shadow Hunter first. With a shop. Okay, things are becoming more and more interesting, boys and girls.
So what is this? I mean, you can't go heal wave first. It's just so bad in the early game.
Yeah, with Hex you lack damage. Serpent wards? I don't know.
I mean, Hex is always good.
Yeah.
But the thing is, against Undead, if you kill a Fiend with Hex, that's worth quite a bit. If you kill a Fully with Hex, not worth so much. Alright.
I think Serpent wards, man.
Teach me, Senpai.
Hex Serpent wards and go.
Is he doing a lightning shield trick here? Yeah, he wants to.
Works.
So
Works only if a few units are standing next to each other. So that's why he grouped up the Grunt Peon and Shadowhunter together.
And with this creep is really fast. He's not a Night Elf player, so he doesn't wait for 5 HP to move away.
Yeah, Starship says he hexes the AM before he kills something, so he denies the experience. Yeah, we've seen this before. This was Grubby's explanation as well. But that can't be the only reason. I mean,
yeah, but I mean, you don't just invest a skill point, so you limit his experience.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just still gonna be able to creep.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty wild. AM moving across the map here with level 2, going towards the Berserkers. SH. Seems like whenever there's no Blade Master first, we have a whole bunch of claws, by the way.
That's true. Yeah, this is very true. Okay, let's see what he's up to. Oh, he's checking for the Archmage, so he certainly wants to find him.
1 kill away from level 2. But finding that kill, not so easy. SH not known for his right-click damage. So what's the skill here, buddy? He hasn't shown anything yet.
He's losing half of his HP. Which
Is he getting... He's going for boots here, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just to annoy the Archmage.
Oh, circlet.
Circlet. He's stacking the SH.
For more mana.
Players' forces are under
A
attack.
little. Some more hacks.
For more everything, I suppose.
Yeah. This was unsuccessful, man. Speed scroll already invested. Heal cells already invested. What a troll move. But yeah. He is keeping the Archmage away from level 3.
And he's keeping him low HP.
Yeah.
So, what? Blade Master second, Windwalk, Scrolls of... Oh, nice save there on the grunt. That was actually really well done. And the AM only has around 100 HP left. Alright, what could... You know what's a good kill hero on level 1 Neo? Alchemist. Alchemist, Acid Spray, Hex, Scroll of Speed, I want to see it. He's faster now. And he kills the footy, that's going to be his level 2. Finally. He has more mana to hex his S. This circuit actually makes sense here. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And here's the next hex. He has 2 more hex. Can you find him?
2 grunts now.
This is a TP, is it?
I think so. There's 1 more. Yeah, for sure.
And the grunt? Gets that one.
Still has 2.
But now he's stuck in the main.
And he has no shop. Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, the grunts, they could enter. But that's risky. If you don't get the Archmage kill, then you're kind of screwed.
A player's forces are
Beast here
under
at Lodge,
attack.
by the way. No Wyvern play.
Second hero, Blade Master.
Okay, we've seen this before. And he kept the Archmage from level 3. I mean, it's just a tiny bit, but still delayed. Mountain King second by Blade.
Imagine if we hadn't found the claws. It would have been so different.
Yeah, the +8 is actually helping a lot. We saw this before. He played it once today. And there, the damage of the Shadow Hunter is really ridiculous.
Archmage is back up to decent health here, around 300. He has a heal potion now as well. And most importantly, he's gonna get his level 3.
Yeah.
Then he can perhaps even start to solo creep the MK, who could get to a fast level 3. Usually nowadays, the orcs want to have 3/3 heroes before they go into the late game fights. But nothing about FoCuS' play today seems to be normal, so who knows.
Is he going mirror images again? What do you think? I think he is. Oh, yeah, he can dodge Stormbolts with it, so it's not completely useless.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he can dispel slow with it.
Exactly. Very good spell. Totally worth the mana.
Crit first, though. To hasten up the creeping here. These games today, they're pretty funny, man.
Is this what we
It sounds
wanted?
like it sounds a little like you're losing your sanity right now.
A player's forces
Yeah.
are
I just
under
hear a
attack.
couple of giggles every now and then, like.
Oh, there was exactly that one, right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty done, but this is exciting. This is fun. It's totally worth it.
Lots
Almost
of
level 3 on the
illusions here.
Huh?
Lots of illusions actually on both sides. Which can happen on AZ with so many consumables to be found. FoCuS actually using him to creep now. So, and you know, with mirror image he's gonna have even more illusions in here. Right now, come on, mirror image. I know you want to.
Well, he has the illusions out for tanking damage, so it's fine.
Did you ever play the map 7 Blade Master?
Yes.
That was so cool. There were so many crits going on all the time. So there was 7 Blade Masters, 7 Demon Hunters, and there was another one.
I know the 2.
Do you guys remember?
A player's
Anyways,
forces are
very
under
unusual
attack.
game. In the mid game, slowed down immensely. Both players here creeping up kind of their side of the map. Gonna be level 3 for almost all parties included. The Blade Master is still fairly far away. Maybe he should send the SH away. And once again, perhaps you could give over the claws of attack. We saw that before. But especially Mountain King now. Pretty damn strong
Yeah, man.
with his newly found level 3.
And the items are great as well as that. Roll the Magi also perfect for the SH, pass level 3 on the Blade Master,
Player's forces
level 3 on
are
the
under
Shadow Hunter
attack.
as well against the first heal scroll and invul. Raider Walker, the normal spiel from FoCuS, no vibrant play, and of course Mass Casters for Blade. Not backing it up with an expansion, no tower rush, nothing. I think both are ready to fight, right? There's no
guess so.
Dispel on Blade side.
How much damage was the Stormbolt? Illusions level 2, mirror image level 2, guys.
What the fuck? He has no Windwalk. He has crit and mirror image too. And Blade follows it up.
Kind of his own mirror images here.
Yeah. Level 4 on the Archmage. I think it's fairly safe to say that Blade is gonna win. Is going to win this.
Let's see. SH looks to be in a tough position here, but he has an invul. Gonna pop it right out. MK has only one Stormbolt left, but he's holding the surround. I like that. Photo coming in as well. Quite the big damage increase, but now Stormbolt is actually not ready with a... Oh, but too much damage. This SH can't get out of the surround. The first hero, Shadow Hunter, is about to fall. But MK didn't get experience thanks to Hex, so... Starshade was right, that was the reason.
Totally worth the pick. Everything is falling a little. If the Blade Master can spend some more time here, he can get like 3 to 4 kills. But look at the damage on the illusions, man. He wasted so much damage on that.
Speaking of illusions, where's the mirror image? Come on, buddy. There we go.
Wow, on command.
Still has more mana for more mirror image Neo, so who knows? Anything's still possible. There's one Stormbolt ready again. Does he know which one's the real one? They all level up at the same time. It's so confusing.
But I think the only one that gets microed is the real one. It's quite easy to see.
Oh, there we go again. There's one Stormbolt. This might be the kill. This might be the game. Long range.
Mirror Image was on cooldown, couldn't block. He has slow, he has bash, he has Blade Master's head on a stick. And he gets the first map here. I mean, it's very safe to say. Yeah, there it is, GG. FoCuS the Troll loses the game with Shadow Hunter first. Not as successful as he was against Death. Was it Death Note he played against?
That was against an undead. Against Sheik.
Ah, true. So yeah, that didn't work.
Excuse me.
It's fine to yawn once every 9 hours.
This is like the longest cast we've had in a while.
I agree. And I feel it every inch of my body. How did you lose with Mirror Image?
You're gonna go party tonight, Nia?
I am going to sleep. Because we have to cast tomorrow. Will you be there, by the way?
Yes.
Nice.
1 hour later tomorrow, right?
Is that so?
I think so.
On 1. At 1, it is? Oh, that's
at
bad
2.
for me, man.
At 2.
Oh, fuck.
Gonna work?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you were gonna... the schedule was gonna be tailored around your needs.
Yeah, kind of. But only 1 week in advance. And since the event got postponed, I had no clue that there's games on Monday and Tuesday.
Ah, yeah.
That's bad. But since you're there, everything's good.
Yep, I can take over the rest solo. No problem. Gonna get Starshade on the line. He's gonna tell me how overpowered Serpent Wards are.
I'm
We
fed
have
up
a
with Back to
new-
Warcraft already. How's that possible, man? That's rude. Don't say that. Why are people fed up with our commentary? I cannot imagine.
Yeah, it's been so good today.
Seriously, today was so bad. We had fun though.
Yeah, sometimes we have a clowny day every now and then.
That's true. Thank you, Frog Gold, for the sub. So it's at least not that bad.
Not to Frog Gold. So, is this Farseer again? Is it Shadow Hunter again? Who knows? Why can't orcs go for tavern heroes? One would think with like heal salves and stuff, you know?
Yeah, because their
Should be
heroes are
doable.
just better. Who goes for tavern heroes first? Nobody really.
Schneidelfs.
Rarely. They go Demon Hunter, Warden, sometimes Keeper.
Moon goes a neutral hero a lot.
Yeah, Moon's Moon.
Moon's in love with the Beastmaster for some reason.
It's a Blade.
Oh, what is this, dude? That hero's not allowed.
Already annoyed that Blade Masters are gonna be played again.
Hero not allowed. Have you not read the patch notes?
If it's mirror image again.
Okay, then it's fine. Mirror image really good for creeping, Neo. You know, you can tank the damage.
Yeah.
You don't need heal selves.
No, heal is way too expensive. That's absolutely a reason to go for a Blade Master. Is he skipping the shop again? Yeah, right. It's gonna be aggression right from the start. So, oh, dual. What? Dual burrow, no shop. Interesting.
Mirror image creeping, boys.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he has Torrent.
Oh my god, this will be the best game ever. Oh, he goes for the circlet. What a letdown.
A player's force.
Good scout here by the footy. Sees this coming. Of course, he's going to be not in time to do anything about the first green camp. But the second green camp, he will be able to harass. Is he going for the... No, that would be nonsensical. So the AM will still be on level 1 only. Finding the claws here is very nice for him. Orc tech could start right now. Forgetting about it a little, perhaps. There we go. And the Blade Master with a circlet easily takes out the High Priest. And good grunt scouting here. Sees where the Archmage is going as well.
Yeah, he found him really early on. How fast is Blade's tech gonna be? He almost has the resources, just needs a little more lumber. So it's okay.
A
He's
player's
fine.
forces are
He's
under
on par.
attack.
But Blade
found
is not
the-
creeping at all, man. What's this?
Yeah. Kinda weird. Usually you want to perhaps leave one water elemental behind to creep the Murlocs with, and then the AM walks to the other side of the map, tries to get another green camp by himself, maybe? Didn't quite work out that well. By the way, the replenishments here for the Blade Master is so nice. Didn't have any healing, but he found those, and with that he will be able to heal. And now he knows where the human
player's
wants to creep
forces are
next.
under
His
attack.
scouting across the map is just impeccable. Gets the first blood kill here, or could there be a deny? Not quite.
So tech is already halfway through. I think it's gonna be Raider Walker again, right? Without the Farseer, not really possible. But Blade Master finds the Archmage again, keeps him on level 1, actually almost surrounds him there. Quite lucky for Blade to get out, but good damage on the Blade Master. Now he has to walk back. It's only 200 HP on this Reju potion.
A player's forces
It's
are
just
under
dangerous.
attack.
Oh, actually uses that potion and it's enough for him.
Does
Well,
he want to
there's-
chase for the Archmage? If he buys boots here, he can force the TP if nothing else. But no, he wants to see some more last hits. Keep the AM on level 1 only. This wizard is having a tough go of it, man.
Still no
Still
aura.
on
Only 170 mana. He has to be so conservative with his mana usage and his water elemental usage.
And the Blade Master has the boots. Is he gonna find him though?
A player's forces
Lucky
are under
break
attack.
here for Blade finally. Did not get found. He will be able to creep this up. Or will he? Blade Master has the idea now, but it's too late. He has level 2 at least.
And second claw, which is really nice. Finally some damage against this Blade Master. But he has another windwalk and he has boots. He can chase if he wants to. And the chase begins.
Can these footies protect him? It's very dangerous to do this. There should be a TP. Unless he gets a masterful surround. No, it's not going to work. Has to use the TP to get out. Grunts are in position already. Is he staffing, TPing back? Yes, behind the wall. Thank goodness.
Power build on the vault now to get some HP back. Oh man. He is stuck in there forever.
But with the grunts showing their face up here, he knows that the orc isn't really doing anything too effective himself at the moment. He got a telly staff. For what? Is he gonna pop in? That's not allowed, buddy. You're not allowed to do that. Item abuse is not allowed.
Is he trying?
No.
Fly got punished for it in one tournament. I think you lose the map immediately, right?
That's usually the way it is, yeah.
So now he stabs
Spartan
back.
as well, when he abused it against Froggy.
Yeah, sure.
So here we go, we're going into Raider Walker. Archmage's level, though, is a concern.
A player's
Good
forces
claws here
are
for him,
under
went
attack.
for the Potion of Healing to be safe. You never know when the Orc's gonna show up with Ensnare and Hex. And now SH being solo crept, wants to get that heal wave available. Over Magi here. Could be a very nice drop for him. And what beast. Not the greatest. We'll sell it in favor of an Invul, I assume, upon daytime to become available. Oh, Blade Master showed his face. Gets revealed, gets storm bolted, but there's no slow here.
He trades
He
a
has
lot
the
of
boots.
HP for that tome. Don't know if it was the best, but he buys time for the Shadowhunter, who's now level 2. Orcus are coming in, FoCuS is gearing up for the later stages. Actually, Blade survived this quite well. It's not a super big
A player's forces are under attack.
advantage for FoCuS now. I mean, obviously, there is a problem with the Archmage here, but apart from that, he's doing fine.
He's gonna get the next Merchant Creep though. Lots of experience, and again, great item possibly. And if he's extra lucky, a ton of experience. Level 2 already. AM is gonna get his level 3 here if he finds the last hits. Does FoCuS want to engage this? Doesn't look like it. He is still kind of hurt. And greater mana, that's the item he was hoping for. So incredibly good against on an MK. No TOE. But he steals the Invul away here. Of course, there's another shot to get that one. Blade Master himself, though, is like rarely level 2.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't know what this item abuse is. So the thing is, the Blade Master in Windwalk can't walk through items. So he would have put the staff here, and then there's a collision, and therefore the Blade Master pops into the
Player's
base
forces are under
without
attack.
actually passing that building or with the necessity to kill that building.
And that's pretty unfair because there's no counterplay, and that's why it's forbidden in tournaments.
Exactly.
It still happens a lot on ladder, though. Fun times.
I can imagine. Oh, militia creep at the rat spot. FoCuS is taking a little break here at the rock golem.
Player's forces are under
More
attack.
adept upgrade for the sorceress, actually. And this is level 3 for the MK. Also level 3 for the Shadowhunter, I imagine. Yes, Blade Master. Yeah, it's gonna be a double level up here.
But, I mean, Blade seems to be in pretty good fighting shape, man. He's gotten to the high hero levels. Once he gets level 3 MK here, which he will be able to. Hoping for a nice item. Well, that one he already has. I wonder, like, which one has the priority? The one he found, or the one on the Archmage? Because the one he found is a little bit better.
The one on the Archmage, I think. Oh, no. Actually not, you're right.
A town is under siege.
If he's out of range, he is using his own. If the Mountain King is
player's
nearby,
forces
he's
are under
using
attack.
the item.
Huh.
Aha,
But he sells it, of
Remo,
course.
smartass.
Lots of mana. And once the aim is level 4, obviously, his true aura, his hero aura will be the better one. Red Camp also now being taken out by the Orc. Where's the Blade?
In the base.
Oh, he's in the main!
Hacking and slaying. Where did he enter? Oh, in the
There was an
north.
entrance.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there had to be an entrance for the human to leave
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
That's pretty smart.
FoCuS with a crystal ball. Not his day with the items today, huh?
Yeah. He only found the claws when he wasn't playing Blade
Forces
Master,
are
right?
under attack.
It's true. But there's still a few creep spots to take. It's alright.
56 supply versus 60 already for Blade. This is going to be almost at level 4 Archmage. MK still with that greater mana. So much damage potential. Belt, never bad for a tank like that. The mess is coming in. Oh, he might be able to get some free kills here, but he doesn't perhaps want to commit to a full-on engagement. Here we go. First sorceress has been killed. Militia support is very close to the main. So this is usually where the orcs don't want to fight too close to. And this choke also so nice for the human. If FoCuS engages this could be a bad decision by him. And he does so. MK in the front taking quite a bit of damage, but there is Invis, saves him. Also has the Involt Blade Master dropping low. He has, however, the Ankh as well. And he's getting healed up, no more Spirit Link, so he is gonna lose the Zeppelin. Saves him on like 10 HP. He'll be able to load him out again. Militia still doing their work. SH, he has a couple of heal waves left. Once those are gone, that's when the trouble starts. Going for the Blade Master again, and this time he will fall for a couple of seconds until the Ankh brings him back. MK still lots of mana on him. Level 4 now for the Archmage. More and more mana for everything around him. Zeppelin here is doing good work, but all the meanwhile, the Blade Master isn't attacking. So much damage missing from this Orc army, and the Breaker front line is still standing strong. Again, the Zeppelin usage is very well executed. But the Blade Master, you just can't connect with the damage. Now MK dropping low. Maybe forced into an invul soon here himself. Trying to hold on to it. And yeah, with the Blade Master so far away from him, he's taking not too much damage at all. The shop is finishing here for the Orc very soon. Can the heal waves with that turn it around? MK now in trouble. Goes for the invul and the mana potion at the same time. If he kills the Blade Master this time around, there's no more Ankh, of course. But now the MK invul's almost over, and this is where the trouble could begin. Keeps the Blade Master controlled with a Stormbolt. Heal potion transferred, really well done. Is he gonna min-max this with a belt on the ground? A little risky perhaps. Has the space now though. This fight's still going on. Level 4 for the MK. He's gonna retreat back a little further now. But this fight totally went to him. He still has a 10 supply advantage.
This time there's the shop behind him though. There's a Clarity running, but Sweet Scroll this engagement. You were right from the start. If FoCuS takes this fight, it was a bad decision, but there's still some units up for grabs here. Blade is saving them really nicely. If there's only a heal scroll now, man, Blade could easily win this then. But he has none, and this could be a feast for the Blade Master now. But he's constantly slowed, and he has no potion anymore. He just used one.
Dropping low, dropping real low.
Oh man.
But Zeppelin, dude, this Zeppelin has been
This is like
work.
20 supply, all red. Or even more. 25 maybe.
Oh, the value is gonna be so nice. Oh, you know
what
what
a fight! Oh my god. So
look at the regen scroll. Oh baby, feels good, man.
A player's forces are under attack.
But so many breakers now.
Yeah.
There's never ever gonna be Spirit Link
Yeah.
in the real fights. And that makes this MK really dangerous for the pickups with a Stormbolt.
No clap, by the way, interestingly. I think versus Orc this could be really, really good. Or should be really, really good.
Yeah, especially with the greater mana, right? But maybe he decided on the Stormbolt before he found the greater mana. And the Bash, I mean. Blade Master in the front once again taking heavy damage! He can't load him up! Thanks to the stun, but just barely in time it ends. Dude, that could have been the game right there. And once again, FoCuS taking the fight here, a fight that doesn't seem like he should take, but now a level 5 for the SH. So much healing, and he needs it on the Blade because he's low still. Actually using one breaker to cancel the heal cells, man. What are these plays from Blade? This is really his day of all days. And he's winning this fight again. MK dropping low, looking for the hero kill this time around, hexing him, and with that he is actually gonna be able to get it! One time, he's in danger and exposed. And FoCuS capitalizes. He gets the hero kill. But Blade has a lot of resources. He could buy him back from the tavern in a little bit. Fighting without the MK here though, is that the best idea? He should be able to walk away, there's barely any raiders for ensnare. And now he will retreat. One sorceress, one single sorceress making it towards the middle, towards the tavern. Archmage, oh, very far forward, but won't get pounced on.
Unbelievable, man. How he does this one mistake with the exposed Mountain King and focuses there right where he needs to be with the bloodthirsty Blade Master. 4.5 for him. Shadow Hunter is such a healing machine now. Look at it. Healing up half of the HP of the Blade Master, barely.
But he only has one heal wave left here. Needs to get back to his shop. MK is on the battlefield again. Thirsting for some clarities.
Mountain King is back, by the way. And this dash paid off.
Alright, gonna get a 1 kill here for free. Fewer end snares.
A player's
He's
forces
creeping
are
now?
under attack.
Really?
So
It seems dangerous. But I guess it's far away from the orc shop, which is where FoCuS wants to have the fight. But could this be level 5 AM? It's gonna be very close, certainly.
don't think so. But Mana Stone would be superb. You know what? Also okay, positioned correctly. Damn, this shop MVP for FoCuS, by the way. He saved his ass after the first bad engagement. With the clarity he's running on the Shadow Hunter with his level 3 heal wave, man. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And Blade Master's gonna harass the main once again. Gonna find a peasant
A
killer
player's
too.
forces are under attack.
And of course, if the human doesn't respond, then he's just gonna kill them all.
Yep. And level up to level 5, level 3 critical strikes. Even though he has no damage boosting items, still a big DPS.
Blade here, he's forcing the response from the orc on his side of the map. And he's catching FoCuS kind of with his pants down. Blade Master isn't here, but he's staffing back in. Stormbolt comes in, almost kills the Raider, but the heat wave so much damage. There's Spirit Link coming in, but he should be able to steal this very, very quickly with all of the breakers that he has here, retreating a little bit further back into a better position. And Spirit Link gets stolen one time after the next, gets the next Raider. Oh my god, this heat wave coming in. Is it in time? He's still stunned, so the Raider still dies.
But now he has to run away. Ah, there's no raiders anymore, so he can just walk away with slow, obviously.
He has
That's
like
quite nice.
no
He
melee army left, only
Yeah.
range.
Grunts and raiders are coming though. 5
Player's
walkers
forces are under
with
attack.
decent mana. Yeah, it's okay.
This is the AM's level 5
Yeah.
that he has, yeah. Pretty good mana on the walkers, but 900 HP on those water elementals. Takes a lot of dispel to get rid of them. Okay, a lot of HP as well.
Shadowhunter has double mana potions, close to 6. Big Bad Voodoo is knocking on your door. Okay, heal ward being dispelled immediately. This doesn't work against a guy like FoCuS. The Kodos are still devouring the Zeppelin. He finally takes him out. It was a saving grace for FoCuS quite some time. The Mountain King exposed again, tries to save himself with a Stormbolt and Bash. Gets an HP in half, but the heal wave is always there.
He gets level 5 here with the water elemental kill. Invul, can he find the hero kill with this? MK still has the healing potion, using it before he gets into 2 red of the territory. And the crits here level 3, 185 only. He doesn't have the greatest items, and now he's on top of himself. Getting bolted, getting focused. Spirit Link here to save him, as well as the Scroll of Speed. By the way, the heal ward behind the trees, how awesome is this?
It's gorgeous, man. This heal ward position is helping him so much. And Big Bad Voodoo is saving his Blade Master. Are you kidding me? It ultimate is actually worth something for once. And he's not canceling it. Every single unit is invincible.
As long as they stay in range.
As long as they stay in range. My god.
What is this game? Big Bad Voodoo, first time being useful and back to Warcraft.
No. Still won a game with Big Bad Voodoo as well in NWC 3L. But second time.
Okay, second time. FoCuS has a supply lead here by 7. But once his MK is level 5, it's a big upgrade. Where does he get it though? Gold mine? If he goes down here to the turtles to creep, this could be a death trap. He doesn't have a TP to get out.
But is FoCuS fast enough? I don't think so. He's just healing up. Blade King creeps is alone. And Mountain King is getting 5 with this.
Here's the item. Talisman is actually so good for the MK.
Yeah, against the Qualifier for sure. But FoCuS using the time for potions. How much gold is left? 500 only. 23-minute mark. Getting closer and closer. He has 1 more mana potion. There's an entrance again. And he is hacking himself. 400 gold difference between the two.
The humans, by the way, super low on lumber. He didn't remake lumber peasants. And casters don't take much lumber to make, but they do take some. Oh, but the Kodos getting caught out of position. This should be an easy kill here to start with. MK still holding on to his Stormball. There it is. Holy shit, that damage. And that thing was Spirit Link, by the way. Well, it didn't matter. Once again, Zeppelin can't be the MVP again. Going for the MK right away with all that he has, it seems almost like. But he's so tanky. He has 1400 HP and evasion.
Boy, everything is all over the place. The block line is not really established, but he's trying to find the casters here as well. Ensign of Flying Blade Master and Mountain King. What a battle between the two. There's still an Invo Potion. Of course, there's still a Shadow Hunter, but the Shadow Hunter has only one more heal wave. A critical strike for 220. Oh my god, is FoCuS actually winning this, man? 48 supply versus 45. And it seems like the Orc heroes are superior.
But they're repositioning now. MK needs to buy some healing potions here. Can't afford to die.
Man, FoCuS was so lucky that his Kodos didn't get more damage on them. Super bad position. And healing again for Blade. This game is sick.
And the economy is still in shambles. He only has 4 peasants, 5 peasants. He needs more lumber, man.
FoCuS has no gold income anymore. 700 gold remaining for Blade.
And this is usually where the human can turn it in his favor, because he has regen for free. He has priests, he has Brilliance Aura.
A player's forces are
Long
under
distance
attack.
mining, even though the trolls are sleeping right next to it. Dangerous working conditions for the peons now. Imagine like you're walking to work and just two big trolls with their spears in their hand next to your offices.
It's a stressful job, man. I wouldn't want that.
FoCuS has 130 gold. That is it. One more potion, one more clarity, maybe one set of heal selves.
Only one invul on the human side. AM naked. If he's out of position once, he may very well just die.
Yeah, no TP.
The MK in the front lines once again is a bit of a raid boss.
He does have invisibility though to save the Archmage for a bit.
Yes. And there's not too much mana on these walkers for disenchant.
Speaking of invisibility, he's checking out the army. There's no vision since the Kodo stomachs are empty.
It's gonna turn daytime soon, and then these troll warlords, which look menacing, are gonna become aggressive.
Archmage got an Invo Potion and Tome of Retraining, Blizzard time. I would love to see this with Clap now. And so the raiders become even more important to cancel the Blizzard. He's creeping for gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shot's gonna fall. He has 1 left in the base. What's the item here for him? Klaus finally? No. Oops.
King
Bad
sees
position.
him. Oh, there's no raider nearby. Otherwise he would have caught Mountain King in a bad position. Here we go. Blizzard to start the fight.
And not too many units to be honest, but forces some ensnares. Of course he's gonna have a lot of those blizzards. Is he going for the hero kill right away? Archmage is in trouble. He has Spirit Link though. He stole the Spirit Link, actually making his Archmage tanky here. Repositioning towards the back. This blizzard is rocking through. Holy shit, that damage. Still out of mana on the MK. What's he gonna use it on? The Zeppelin is dead. He doesn't have enough to get rid of all of this invisibility, does he?
I don't think so, man. He could scam, but he's not near to a laboratory. He's going for the Archmage again, who casts wave after wave of Blizzard, but that critical strike was massive. He's having big bad voodoo again, invisibility again. Of course, the workers here are suffering, but Blade is just running away. That was a big mana investment into this ultimate. The range is quite good, but he's not doing too much with it here.
I'm surprised he didn't just bolt him. I guess he wants to hold on to that mana, wait for the big bad voodoo to run out. Yeah, this blizzard isn't doing anything. And level 6 for the Blade Master. No mana for the ultimate though. Units dying on both sides. 35 supply for the orc, 45 for the orc, and 35 for the human. Here's the next blizzard. The MK in trouble, going towards the back with that. He stays alive.
He killed both of the raiders. There's no answer anymore. The Blade Master can now cast Blizzard forever, and FoCuS has to reposition this. And the trolls are awake. This is not good for the peons. So he gets less gold income after time. Of course, Blade's main is also expired. Nobody is mining anymore. The Mountain King, though, is full of items. He can sell them all. Same for the Archmage. Shadowhunter, naked. Blade Master, just a tiny bit on it.
There's no ensnare anymore. How's it supposed to focus something? Just the crits will have to do it, and the Hex perhaps. But now the Orc is officially gonna be out of mana. This was the last heal wave. And this is when the human takes over and takes the game and equalizes for the 2-2.
Wow.
Blade with what a performance today.
That was the best game I've ever seen from Blade. Holy shit. This fight in the bottom right with the heal ward position after the tree, unbelievable. There was so much good stuff in there. Absolutely a highlight game. Certainly also for European competition. One of the best games of European competition in 2018 for sure.
Yeah, man. And what a confidence booster, hopefully as well. After game number 1, I was like, huh, this might be a very quick 3-0, but no.
Man, he's coming
Blade
back.
is showing the heart of a lion here. He is hanging in there.
And FoCuS could be punished for his Shadowhunter play on AZ. Was it too ballsy?
We have to admit, Blade Master's inventory was extremely unlucky on the last map. If he has more claws, even if they may have become worse, could be a different game. We go on to Twisted Meadows next. A map where not being able to pimp your blade on is almost impossible. And one map to decide who makes it in 4th place as the 4th qualified player for us Brain Cup.
TM it is, as you said. FoCuS is starting in the bottom right, Blade in the upper left, where the golem spot is the easiest. We do have a new sub, thank you very much, Forga, for the first time Prime sub. Of course, if you have Amazon Prime, you can sub to this channel for free and get replay packs of every single competition that we cast. So, what a long day, man. 10 PM, 9-hour cast, and we have one more map.
A map of which many Orc players are afraid of, especially going up against the elite of China. Tower pushes, the name of the game. Beastmaster push. Before that even. That is not really the European way. Not the European style. MK, one base, creeping. That's the European style. However, Blade should perhaps be able to play a tower push game as well. He is playing a lot of netties. He should be familiar with the meta. Lots more subs coming in right now. Thank you very much to Beigel, Knight, and Necrolo TV for the first time subs. Welcome, guys.
Thank you, guys. Sub train is strong, and strong is the Farseer in patch 1.29. What a transition, by the way, right? Genius. FoCuS is 2-0 with Farseers here in this best of 5 against Blade. Blade was not able to defend this Farseer play on Twisted Meadows. It's again very, very likely to see Wyvern. But Blade is
absolutely
so far away.
And you know what?
Find a solution.
The base where Blade spawn in is the best base for drag and drop strategy.
Oh, true.
Now, I don't know that I've ever seen that in like these good game cups, but it's something that's always possible. Quite the risk, of course, to go for as well. Well, we start off normally on the human side at least. It's gonna be the laboratory creep first. FS teching on one borrow without a shot. This is an extremely fast tech from him. Gonna send out the wolves to scout.
Oh, the nuts! He gets the nuts! Tome of Experience and Rope of the Magi. It doesn't get much better than this. Super fast level 3. And in the history of human versus orc, this is almost unbeatable for orcs. And the Farseer will see this.
Great start. It seems like the stars are aligning. The Warcraft gods want Blade to win this qualifier for us, Brain. But now dealing with the wolves is gonna be a pest. There's an entrance as well, but the Farseer doesn't really want to go in.
The lumber workers instantly take a break and become militia to defend this time. But he can summon one more water elemental thanks to this item now, and he doesn't need much more kills to get level 3. And then level 2 water elementals against level 1 wolves. That's easy to defend.
And he seemed to want to go for the Archmage very aggressively once again, but this time Blade reacted quickly, not taking any hits, running away immediately, which is what you're supposed to do. And the peasants, miraculously, are still all alive.
No tower
The
though.
town is under siege.
And no tech though. And focus tech is already at 60%.
Tech starts now. It's okay to lose some peasants here, by the way. He has so many, dude. Like, how many is this? Like 8 on lumber or something?
Possible, yeah. Still super low on lumber thanks to the tech. FoCuS has to be incredibly careful to not feed the wolves to the Archmage.
A player's forces
Even though they
are
give
under
it less
attack.
XP than before in patch 1.28 and prior. You still don't want this AM to hit 500 XP.
He's microing them well so far. No units or even summons have given up experience quite yet. This militia will survive as
Really
well.
Doing this well. And the tech is about to be finished. Still no shop, by the way. For FoCuS.
Arcane Tower is coming up. That is gonna put an end to a lot of aggression potential. But there's so many peasants hurt that they could still die if wolves slip into the main here unchecked. So tier 2 is done. What do we have? Shadow Hunter. Double bestiary?
One beast,
Yes!
Double beast. Wyvern coming in. He has a lumber mill soon to go for guard towers, but he has no scout tower there. At least he finally gets the scout tower up to have something against the wolves, who are quite hurt, by the way.
And it's gonna give up an nope. Perfect resummon again.
Yeah, he does it so well.
Gets the first peasant. Actually, there it is.
Yeah, finally. Maybe the second one? Nope, this wolf dies before. How much... It's crazy how he contains Blade in his own base. Against militia.
And Blade is playing this very carefully. Tier 2 is gonna finish up for him. And the AM, I think that's one of the most important things. The AM is full HP. It is nigh impossible to go for a hero kill attempt. Thank you very much, Trouser Snake, for the first time sub. Welcome.
Deck is finished, so potions are available. Mountain King coming instantly, but the Shadow Hunter is already on his way.
Still so much money for FoCuS, by the way.
Yeah,
Still around
500.
500.
He's not spending anything on items, so that's why, I guess.
Now we can go for the Archmage with a Hex. This is going to be quite a bit of damage, and there it is. But he was full HP before. MK, when's he going to be out? It's going to be a little while. There's going to be another Hex. Hitting the first hero is going to be more damage. Oh, he holds on.
Trying it again with the Griffin Aviary, man. I'm not a fan. I'm
A player's forces
absolutely
are
not
under
a
attack.
fan. Sends in footmen to scout the base, see what's coming, and obviously it's these guys. He can't go for the counter aggression. He can't go for a push that breaks the burrows or something. So he just has to wait and see.
I think against this Farseer play, you may want to consider going for the laboratory creep. The Merc Camp creep first. Of course, not possible on every position. But I mean, the AM's experience is still very nice. He's close to 3 still. He has a healing potion as well. And now he's moving out with the MK. Can he get a hero surround, perhaps?
With 4 footmen and the Mountain King, that's not too easy.
Okay. MK can focus here himself.
Only 2 Wyvern, that's okay, you can deal with it. Oh, 3rd and 4th one are coming, it's getting better. And no guard tower in the base, man. He built the lumber mill, but why no guard tower? Is this already the critical mass of 4 Wyvern? Out a tower, man, how? How does he want to defend this? Pick up after pick up after pick up, more experience, level 2 on the Farseer, really close. And Wyvern 4 and 6, 5 and 6.
Denies his own grunt here for more Wind Riders. It's all... Oh no, bats coming in.
Ah, against the Griffin Hawks. Dragon Hawks.
A player's forces are under attack.
Do they instantly kill them?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. That doesn't take much more.
Creeping is so easy now, by the way. Look at the volleys. Chick, 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 chick. Overseer down. We have Chain Lightning now. available, and heal wave. Yes, heal wave as well.
Alright, 4 Hawks. Is that enough? We're gonna have 6 Hawks here in a moment.
Bad Riders are coming. 2 of them. 4 of them.
He's
But he's
going for the
breaking
Merc
upkeep with
camp.
that.
With that, he might be exposing himself to quite the potent creep jack. The Orc at the laboratory. Is it Zapper time?
Ready?
Oh, it's flying to the main.
Players'
As you said
forces
before,
are
no
under
guard
attack.
tower here. This is gonna be a lot of damage. But AM did get level 3. He has to TP home. MK
get a
can't
berserker?
grab up the items. They're still there.
There's no berserker for him as well, right? Okay, so he doesn't have that. Here we see the Bad Riders. Boom, boom, boom. 4 still in the air. Chain Lightning is rocking through. TP out instantly. He doesn't want to lose those Wyverns.
And
Oh, the Shadow Hunter! He had the arm raised already for the Stormbolt. Would have been enough though.
but only 1 Wind Rider lost. Yes,
Yeah.
the bats also, but they don't give up experience.
Yeah.
Oh, he killed with 2 Bad Riders. He killed the Greater Invul.
Haha, that is next level.
God damn it, dude.
A player's forces are under attack.
AM though keeps creeping.
This is a crazy entertaining series all of a sudden, man. Since last refuge, they're giving us all.
I don't even know who's ahead here. Can't tell you. The thing is, if the Wind Riders, like, if after the battle 2 or 3 are up in the air, they're still gonna be water levels.
Yeah, that's true. Can't really ignore them.
It's level 3 here, I think.
I think you can hex them to deal with them.
No, you can't hex water levels.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That would be...
So double level 3 now for FoCuS. That's a big power spike. Wouldn't be surprised to see Chain Lightning level 2 here to kill the Hawks in the air. But it's Wolves. JK. 58 supply for the Orc. 54 for the human, but it's all about the micro. If he manages to shackle these Bad Riders, it should be looking pretty good for him. But of course, they're going to be in the back.
Didn't shackle a single one in the first one, right? Just Wyvern?
Yes, correct.
So they all got through.
Oh, perhaps a good creep jack here for the human.
Fruit. Here comes the shackles against the Bad Riders, but he's freeing himself. Can he survive this though? There is a townfall on the fast here, pulling it immediately. The shackles are working, but they are not causing a kill. 1 at least. Focus
Dude, I
down
love
to
these
40.
TPs. Like, he engages the fight, kills a few units with the Bad Riders, and then once everything is shackled and getting kind of close to dying, he just leaves with a TP.
Yeah.
It's so smart.
He doesn't have one now though, and also no resources.
Player's forces
But I
are
doubt
under
that
attack.
Blade is finding him here. Militia going back, more Dragonhawks, this time Priests.
And greater mana. What a find indeed. Gonna be level 4 for the Farseer here very soon. Same for the SH.
This aura, by the way, +4 on every Wyvern.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
good. Archmage is naked. Except, yeah, okay, 1 heal potion, but that's it. No TP. Mountain King, no TP. Battle for the red spot as it
Player's
seems.
forces
Blade
are
holds
under
them.
attack.
All the Bad Riders. Can they find the connections or will they get shackled? I actually don't know what range is bigger. They find the connection. No! 1 shackle. Okay.
But the shackle is still intact. Bad Riders down. He can't fight without Bad Riders. Well, with the help of the creeps, he can, but... I guess Blade would be very happy to engage in the fight now. 2 new Bad Riders coming, but FoCuS can easily take this. Yeah, it's 1 volley, and that's it. Spell shield.
It's very helpful right now with the... Oh, there it is! Eats it up right now. Speed scroll to get out of trouble here. Long range shackle though, but the bats are flying in. 1,
No
2,
TP.
massive damage.
No TP! He has to run, and he can't save his Wyvern now. 3 of them will fall. Nice heal wave again to save this FS, but this time the Stormbolt connects, and he
God.
has one more. He is actually winning this. He returns the favor with the Hex level up on the Archmage, but this Mountain King is still there. He gets the Stormbolt out, and Blade kills the first. No! Okay, both died. Insanity.
At the same time, man. We have more Hawks, though. They can kill all of these Wyvern. Blade seems to be one step away from qualifying. The biggest upset ever, but the bats! The bats! Ridiculous damage.
That did justify the means, man. What a big explosion. And now it's Shadowhunter close to 5 with his Archmage 4 to 6. He's killing another Dragonhawk here. The Wyvern still reigns supreme. Level 5 on the Shadowhunter. Does he have another Hex soon? He could kill the Archmage, man. If he's Hex and can't use the potion with the Wyvern damage, it could be enough, but one is hurt and he has to retreat. This is a back and forth, man. Ungodly great.
Jesus Christ. Both heroes dying at the same time. Are you kidding me? SH now level 5. Archmage kind of close to 5 himself.
FoCuS GCS 3rd place. He was one of the best at that tournament. He was one of the best in the world in 2017. In terms of prize money especially. And here is Blade, the semi-pro from Moldova. Forcing every tiny bit of art out of this Orc player here. Of Warcraft art.
Alright. We're slowing down a little bit here after extreme intensity. But actually, SH is making his way across. Oh my god, does he just sniff this out for some reason? Does he have the idea the human might be over here? However, his Windriders could just get shackled. We have a good number of Hawks. Again, Archmage is full HP and is about to be level 5, in fact.
He has Raiders now, though. Good transition by FoCuS. Very important transition by FoCuS to have something on the ground, something to control. Took some time, though. Wyvern are pure glass cannons. They don't provide anything else.
MK's back. Farseer's back.
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't want this to end, man. Fight forever, guys.
Until there's no more gold left here. One more kill. Uh-oh. The SH. Did he overextend? He didn't think about the respawn timing there. And here come the Shackles. But we have Ensnare and Hex against the Shackles.
Mass Militia force around. The Wyverns still survive. And yeah, this is so good that he has Ensnare now to get rid of the Shackles. Level 5 on the Archmage. Level 3 Water Elemental summoned immediately, causing massive damage on those Wyvern.
And now we have slow. Use the slow, buddy. He misses to use the slow. But the Farseer's back as well. We have Wolves now. We have more normal damage against the first hero because the Archmage is in trouble. Heal potion! Gets it just barely in time. And now the Orc heroes don't really have mana left, but he has Ensnares left. He has Ensnares and Focus Fire, and this AM is gonna die. Is this the end now? It looks like it because the MK seems to be the only thing left here.
Yeah,
and there's gonna be more Ensnares soon.
No mana as well. There's summons on the Orc side. He's trying to get a little bit more experience here to raise up to level 4. But the Shadowhunter is surrounded actually against the Militia. And he has another Stormbolt, so he can cause some damage. Okay, now he's freeing himself. The Wolves are helping the Rasta man.
He gives over the Amulet of Spell Shield, so he can't get Stormbolt killed here. Perfect plays here towards this very scrappy end, and this is the surround, and this has to truly be the end. Come on, throw out one more Stormbolt in defiance, but he does die, and that is it. GG. But what a performance by Blade, bringing FoCuS to the very edge of this match. What a grand final indeed we had here. In the end, it is FoCuS making it through, but not without having to put up a great fight.
Seriously, one of the best performances of a European player that I've seen this year. Really, really, really strong and very promising performance by Blade. I hope he keeps this up. I hope he will be back next week. Is this next week? No. I don't really know when the next qualifier is. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. I mean, it's gonna be hard for him after such a long day, leaving empty-handed since only one slot for the Rust Brain Cup, but man, can he be proud of himself, representing Europe, representing Moldova, and yeah, that was sick. Sick games.
Yeah. Interesting day here for us today, long day. Started off with Color Cup, then had some wonky games to start with on the new patch 1.29, And as we supposed, Farseer, he's gonna be showing his face a lot more. Gonna be starting with GCS as well very soon.
And it's very nice to see that we have like a 40% Blade Master ratio, 40% Farseer ratio, and all of a sudden Shadowhunter first is a thing.
Well, I don't know about that though.
We've seen him twice today, so that counts for something. What a day. What a day. 9 hours and 40 minutes online or something. After not too much sleep, I'm really exhausted. We're gonna be back tomorrow at 2, apparently. Could be 1, could be 2. We will put it on our social media. You will find it, guys. It's enough for the day. Thank you for the support. Unbelievable. Great amount of subscribers. $170 of donations, which is crazy. And yeah, Remo, is there anything else to say?
You can find out all our plugs down in the description. I hope you tune in again tomorrow. We have Color Cup continuing. Great tournament, as Neo said.
TH
Shortly
versus
past
Moon.
noon. TH versus Moon. Hell yeah.
Alright. We have a lot of stuff. We have that all in the stream description. You can check that out. We will host Grubby if he goes online now, so you have more Warcraft. And there's only one more thing missing, and that is our goodbye routine by the Donuts. See you tomorrow.